games did John Wall lose in high school? He lost 11 high school games. Now, everybody in the summer said he was going to be this and it, had to learn to play the position. They didn't know. They said he'll be the #1. He had to learn the position of what he was doing. He came with an idea he was going to be here more than 1 year, which is why he did well academically.
But my question is this: obviously, you're not going to shy away from it. From anybody,
no.
It could be a one and done. Yeah, I get sometimes the impression that people think that, as you just alluded to, you don't go, well, this guy's good enough to be a one and done, so I need him.
I'm recruiting the best players who are the best students, the best of the best. That's who our fans deserve to see play here, and that's what we're recruiting now. Not all of them come. You know what? You won't believe this. We'll miss on kids too. They'll go to other schools. Oh yeah. You spend a year or two and they go to another school. And you know what I say? I wish them well. That was a good staff. Those kids, they worked hard. I'm never throwing stones. I'm not going to blame anybody. Kids pick schools for different reasons. Just how it is. We're not getting everybody we want. This is a unique situation too. You better be excited about the competition, excited about getting better. You better be excited about all the glare because it's here. You want to be on national television every game, then you come here. You don't want that kind of glow, then you don't come here. You want to be challenged at the highest level. You want to be on a team with other good players. You want to see how good you can become, then you come here. You want to be the only guy on your team that can play, you do not come here. You don't want to be in the training room. You don't want to go to class. You want to hang out and do it. You can't do that here. There are policies here that if you don't go to class, that's school-wide. It's not back. You don't play. You don't go to class, you don't play. So if you, it's a hard place to go and play basketball, but I will say this, it's still the best place to go and play basketball.
You're saying there are policies beyond your control?
Oh, yes. Yes.
That control if your kids play ball?
Yes. Absolutely here. Yes.
John, how's the
Pardon me?
Put in place how?
By the administration, by the athletic administration and our president.
How's the JV process coming up? I understand you're looking.
What do you guys think about the JV thing? Raise your hand if you like the idea.
Who are you going to play?
Raise your hand if you like. Why wouldn't you like the idea?
You don't have enough players.
Who are you going to play?
We're going to play prep schools. We'll play junior colleges, and I know we have the head of the association here. They're allowed to play high schools if that state says it's okay to play the JV at Kentucky. So you can go play Mason County, or now they'll all be playing here. They play before our games, 3 hours before we play. They play in Rupp Arena, or they can play here in our place. Now this was done a few years ago for 1 year to get some guy playing time. We're doing this for the players that really grow up wanting to be here. Can't promise you you'd ever play a varsity game or a down. I don't know. But what a way to get another 12 or 13 Kentucky from the Commonwealth, who their whole life they wanted to put on this uniform. Somebody just told me that, I talked to Roy Williams for a half hour about it. He was unbelievable. Someone was just telling me on the phone that they came up and said, my husband played at Kentucky. They must have had a JV here in the past, correct? Mm-hmm. Well, they had the freshmen. But he said, my husband played at Kentucky. And when? During your time? I don't remember him. He played at, he may have been on the JV. Oh, he was on the JV. Obviously, I don't remember him. So, I mean, but that guy's going around the country saying, I played. And what's wrong with that? Roy told me that he had there was a $100,000 donation from a former junior varsity player. And I come back to tell you, my first job was a junior varsity head coach. And we lost like every game at Kansas. And then Roy's first job was a junior, he coached the JV for 8 years at North Carolina. What a great experience for whoever's going to coach the team. But more importantly, it's to get more of the Commonwealth that want to be here, because everybody says, are you recruiting Kentucky players? Yes, we are. I'd like to have a bunch of them. How many can be on the varsity? What if a young man comes to the JV and all of a sudden he's really good? He plays on the varsity. Now he's playing with us.
Yeah,
Is there at all
looking to play
a
on the
situation
varsity
where,
team?
would you, like this year with John Hood, who wasn't playing a lot, would you also have
I
those
would
guys
give
play
him an option. Do you want to go shoot some balls, try to score 50? Go. I mean, but that's not the reason I was doing it. But you could do that. Someone else wants to come to me, let me play a couple JV games. You haven't been playing me, I want to get in and get my stuff feeling better. Fine, go play. That what was done here in '96 for Nazi.
Right.
And then the next year they didn't have the program. I want this to be something that we all take pride in, and our state takes pride in, and kids take pride in, and they're, you're a part of the team. And maybe you limit it to 2 years. You can't be a 4-year JV player. You're a 2-year, and if after 2 years you prove you should be playing with us, you play with us. If not, we give another group of kids an opportunity to get on that floor and put that uniform on. That was my idea. That's why, and it wasn't my idea. It was Dave Hanners and Larry Brown were all over me. You need to do it, so.